What is up, YouTube? Before I start the video, I would like to point out that True Business Review is ran by two people. I currently make division prediction videos. My name's Dan, and you might have noticed Mike in different videos. So we would like to thank everyone for all the support and views and subscribers. We really appreciate reaching over 100 in such a short amount of time. So yeah, let's get into the video. Before I start the video, I would like to add that only 4.1% of you guys are subscribed. So I'd really appreciate it, and I'd like to thank all of you for all the subs, the views, and the support. I really appreciate it. Let's get into the video. Yo, what is up, YouTube? Back with another video. So I just posted a Dolphins video saying this was the last prediction video, but then I came across an error in my work, and I realized that I have to change this schedule, and it has purpose and reasoning behind it too. So today, I'm going to be re-predicting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers schedule. So recently, before they had Gronkowski, I had them at 12-4, which was pretty good. But with the addition of Gronkowski, I do believe this team is going to win more games. So now that I got the actual schedule right here, you're going to be surprised at freaking how easy it is and how fortunate this team is. So week 1, they start by going to New Orleans. And this is definitely going to be a good matchup. So week 1 against the Saints, Drew Brees versus Tom Brady, round 1. And I do believe the Saints are going to get the W against the Buccaneers. I'm just saying this because it's in New Orleans. I feel like Tom Brady's going to struggle week 1. Probably not struggle, actually. Maybe the rest of the team might not be used to it, but we'll see. The Saints are going to get the week 1 W. So the following week, they host the Carolina Panthers at home. So the Carolina Panthers are definitely one of the worst teams in the NFL, and they're going to get dunked on next season. It's common sense, and Tampa Bay should win this game by a solid 30 points. No doubt about it. So a little bit about Tampa Bay. If you haven't noticed, they got Gronkowski and Tom Brady. They already have Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. It's such a stacked offense, and I can't see this team losing too many games now. Their offense is broken OP, and their defense isn't too bad. And this team would have probably made the playoffs last year if Jameis Winston didn't throw all those interceptions, because the main reason why they lost games is literally because of points off of interceptions. Meaning every time he turned over the ball, it's just another opportunity for the team to get a touchdown, and he averaged 2 interceptions per game, which is pretty embarrassing. So the following week, they have to travel to Denver and play the Broncos. So the thing about the Broncos is week 2, the Broncos do play the Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh, and I feel like they're going to get their butt whooped in this game. The Broncos are going to have an embarrassing loss, and this is the perfect opportunity for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to go on the road against a decently emerging team and get the W. Another reason why I think the Buccaneers are going to win is because Tom Brady has all that experience playing against the Broncos. The Broncos have experience playing against him. It's going to be a clean, fair match. I do believe it's going to be a very close one. But at the end of the game, I do believe the Buccaneers are going to come off on top. I feel like the Broncos are going to be a lot better next season. Definitely might make the playoffs. We'll see. So the following week, they host the Los Angeles Chargers at home. So Justin Herbert potentially going to be starting this game. And I believe Justin Herbert is going to be one of the worst QBs in rookie history. He's going to be the next Josh Rosen. So Josh Rosen started the whole season with the freaking Dolphins, I believe. Horrible record. And then he played for the Cardinals. Did nothing there. It was embarrassingly funny. So actually, I think he was drafted by the Cardinals, but still embarrassing. That's why the Cardinals had the worst record and the first overall pick in the draft with Kyler Murray, because Josh Rosen was so bad. The next Josh Rosen is going to be Justin Herbert, and the Chargers are going to get dunked on this game. Easy win for the Buccaneers. So the following week, they go to Chicago and play on Thursday Night Football. So this is going to be a pretty fun game to watch. And depending on who starts at QB for Chicago, this game is going to be very fun to watch in the way that we might be seeing a Super Bowl QB rematch, Tom Brady versus Nick Foles. And if Trubisky starts, then I think this team's going to have a better shot at winning. But I honestly believe Nick Foles is going to start this game. He might have a killer game, but I still believe the Buccaneers offense is too good. It's going to beat the Chicago Bears in this game. Easy win. So the following week, they host the Green Bay Packers at home. So this is going to be a fun game to watch once again. Green Bay Packers have Aaron Rodgers, of course. Aaron Rodgers versus Tom Brady. We don't really get to see that too often, but it's going to happen yearly for the next 2 or 3 seasons, depending on if, Green Bay keeps Aaron Rodgers. I think he might leave. Of course, it's going to be a good matchup. It's in Tampa Bay. Tom Brady's going to get the W with Gronkowski by his side. Easy win for the Buccaneers. I'd say about a 10 to 15 point victory of margin, so GG. So, the following week, they travel to the Oakland Raiders and they play Sunday Night Football against the Raiders in Las Vegas. So, this is definitely going to be an interesting matchup. I don't really know why this is Sunday Night Football. There's really no rivalry between these two teams. But if I've seen anything in the past, I've seen Tom Brady destroy the Raiders. So, honestly, I'm sticking with that. I think Tom Brady, Gronkowski, they're going to carry this offense. I know I'm only saying those 2 names, but it's still imperative that they have one of the best offenses in the league. And we haven't even seen it in action yet because Chris Godwin, really, really good, and Mike Evans, really, really good. So they have maybe the best offense in the league besides excluding running backs, of course. This team has the best offense in the league, in my opinion, because their running back is irrelevant at this point in time. But we'll see. Easy win for the Buccaneers. I think this is going to be a close game against the Raiders. Maybe a touchdown lead for the Buccaneers. So the following week, they play once again on Sunday Night Football, I believe, or Monday Night Football, and they play the Giants on the road. So I do believe the Giants are one of the worst teams in the freaking league. I think they're going to have one of the worst records, and this should be an easy win for Tom Brady's Buccaneers. I'd say probably like a 20-point win. Honestly, have no idea why this game's in prime time either, nothing special. And the funny part about this matchup is that since the Buccaneers actually came in 3rd place in their division, they also have to play the 3rd place Giants, so lucky them. So, the following week, they play the New Orleans Saints at home. So this game, man, once again, another Sunday Night Football. They have 3 primetime games in a row. It's a little weird, isn't it? So 3 primetime games in a row: Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football, Sunday Night Football. That's kind of crazy in my opinion. So yeah, they play the Saints once again at home. This is going to be a really good game to watch. Maybe one of the best Sunday Night Footballs of the season. And I believe Tom Brady's going to clutch it out, get the W against Drew Brees' Saints. A little bit about the Saints, too, is I do believe they have one of the best offenses in the league, too. They obviously got Michael Thomas, Kamara. They got freaking Emmanuel Sanders from the Saints. Taysom Hill's freaking good for them. Jared Cook's good for them. It's just such a good offense. So it's going to be a battle of the offenses. Do you believe these two teams have very similar defenses, talent and skill-wise? So it'll be a good game to watch. Do you believe the Buccaneers are going to get the W? So the following week, they play at the Carolina Panthers. So I do believe the Carolina Panthers are kind of trash. And even though it's in Carolina, I still believe the Buccaneers are going to literally destroy this game. No doubt about it. The Panthers are so bad, not even competition. Easy win for the Buccaneers. The Panthers, I think they're going to be so bad because their defense is basically irrelevant at this point in time. There's nothing to support the claims that it's good. Their offense is decent. I mean, it has potential to be good. Of course, they have Christian McCaffrey, one of the best running backs in the NFL. They got Robbie Anderson from the Jets, Teddy Bridgewater, freaking DJ Moore. So it's a good offense, but their defense is so bad, it's going to lose them a lot of games. So the following week, Once again, another Sunday Night Football game. I'm jealous of this. This is stupid. So they do host the Rams. So we're gonna be seeing a Super Bowl, kind of like a Super Bowl rematch against the Rams versus Tom Brady and Gronkowski, of course. And since this game is in Tampa Bay, I still believe the Buccaneers should get the W. This is one of the easiest schedules I've ever seen in my life. And yeah, so it's common sense. The only hard game on the schedule, besides their division, like out of division, is next game. So the next week, they play the Kansas City Chiefs at home. So this is a home game, and that's very fortunate for them because they do have the opportunity to win this game. But do you think they're going to win this game? Honestly, I think they're going to lose this one. Even though it's at home, Pat Mahomes is so clutch against Tom Brady, dude. It's not even funny. I believe the Chiefs are going to get the W on the road against the Buccaneers. It's going to be a really good game to watch. One of the best games of the season, in my opinion. It's just the fact that the Chiefs, you already know they're going to freaking win the Super Bowl again. They're down by 24 points. The next thing you know, 28 points in a quarter. So this team's disgustingly good. And it's going to outscore the Buccaneers in this game, no doubt about it. So the following week, they have their first bye week of the freaking NFL season. I do believe this is the last bye week on this, like, in the NFL. It's week 13, I believe, so kind of does suck, but it's whatever because they were on a roll at that point in time. They're going to have to take this bye week after they lose to the Chiefs. But the following week, they do host, once again, 3 home games in a row. They do host the Minnesota Vikings at home. So this is going to be a pretty good game to watch because, the Vikings are a decently good team. But the Vikings, I don't think they're clutch enough against super good teams. They're only clutch enough against the Saints. We've seen that in the past. But I do believe the Buccaneers should get the W at home against the Minnesota Vikings. I just feel like the Buccaneers are going to be the better team overall at this point in time. So the following week, they travel to the Atlanta Falcons. So you already know the Falcons have PTSD from Tom Brady. And they're going to choke this game. Probably choke, a 28-point lead. It's whatever. Falcons will be up by 28, fourth quarter. Next thing you know, they're losing. They're in the overtime, and then Tom Brady scores a touchdown. So I expect that to happen again. We'll see. Easy win for the Buccaneers. Not even competition. So the following week, they play at the Detroit Lions. This game doesn't even have a freaking time scheduled. I don't even know why. But next week, they do play the Detroit Lions. And I do believe the Buccaneers are actually going to get the W once again. So I'm only saying this because I feel like this game is going to be really high scoring. I feel like the Lions defense has gotten bad. And the Buccaneers defense might be struggling, might not be. And the Lions, to win this game, they're going to have to outscore. And they're just going to it's going to be a freaking touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. Literally one of the highest scoring games of the season, in my opinion. Buccaneers are going to win this game. No doubt about it. And the last game of the NFL season is against the Atlanta Falcons at home. So the thing about this game is that even though this team right now is at freaking 13-2, I don't think they can afford to lose this game, in my opinion, because I do believe that the freaking Saints are also going to be at 13-2. So this is going to be a really close one. Actually, I think the Saints are going to be at 12-3. So if the Saints win their game, they're going to be 13-3, and they're going to be tied with the Buccaneers if the Buccaneers lose this game. So the Buccaneers obviously have to win this game. They have to start all their starters to get that first place in their division. I do believe it's going to happen. I do believe the Buccaneers should easily beat the Falcons. Remember, they choke against Tom Brady, so it should be an easy win. So that is it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Not even joking. I think this team has the easiest schedule in the NFL. It's not even fair. Literally the hardest game is against the Chiefs, or on the road against the Saints, and that's it. So very fortunate schedule. Lucky for them. If they beat the Saints week 1, then this team's actually going undefeated. No joke. So that is it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Adios.